Heather Mason had never known a life without fear. From her earliest memories, the nightmares had haunted her, twisted visions of monstrous creatures, eerie landscapes, and a relentless feeling of dread. Her father, Harry Mason, had always been there to protect her, to reassure her that these were just dreams. But as Heather had grown older, she had come to realize that the nightmares were more than mere dreams. They were a part of her, an inescapable reality. Now, a young woman, Heather found herself drawn back to Silent Hill, the place where her father had once battled unspeakable horrors to protect her. She couldn't explain the compulsion that had brought her here, but she knew she had to confront the darkness that had plagued her all her life. Silent Hill had a way of distorting reality, and as Heather walked its fog, choked streets, she felt like a prisoner in a world of perpetual twilight. Her footsteps echoed eerily in the stillness, and she couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. The air was heavy with an oppressive silence, broken only by the distant moans of unseen creatures. Heather's journey led her to a seemingly abandoned amusement park, Lakeside Amusement Park. The once vibrant attractions now stood as rusted skeletal remains of their former glory. A chill ran down Heather's spine as she entered the desolate park, her footsteps echoing on the cracked pavement. As Heather explored the park, she couldn't help but feel a strange sense of déjà vu. It was as if she had been here before. In another time, another life, memories began to resurface, memories of a childhood visit to the park with her father. But these memories were fragmented, distorted, like pieces of a puzzle that refused to fit together. She wandered deeper into the park, drawn by an inexplicable force. The distorted, eerie music from a long-abandoned carousel played faintly in the background, adding to the surreal atmosphere. Heather's unease grew with every step, but she couldn't turn back. She needed to unravel the mysteries of Silent Hill, to confront the nightmares that had plagued her for so long. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream pierced the silence, jolting Heather from her thoughts. She followed the sound, her heart pounding with fear and determination. The scream led her to a grotesque sight. A man, or what used to be a man, writhing in agony as his body contorted and twisted in unnatural ways. It was a nightmarish transformation, and Heather couldn't tear her eyes away from the horrifying spectacle. She knew she should run, to escape this living nightmare, but something compelled her to stay. As the man's transformation reached its horrifying climax, he let out one final guttural scream before falling silent. In his place stood a monstrous creature, a grotesque amalgamation of flesh and bone, its eyes empty voids of despair. Heather's instincts screamed at her to flee, but she couldn't move. The creature turned to her, its gaze filled with a malevolent hunger. It took a step closer, and Heather finally found the strength to run. She dashed through the decaying remnants of the amusement park, the creature's footsteps echoing behind her. As she ran, Heather's mind raced. She couldn't make sense of what she had witnessed, the man's transformation, the grotesque creature that now pursued her. Silent Hill had always been a place of nightmares, but this was something beyond her worst fears.